With us now is Teresa Ward, and she's with Teresa's Family Cleaning. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Donna.
Good to have you here.
Oh, I'm very honored to be here.
Now, when I started my company, when I started Live It Up, you were kind enough to be one of my very first sponsors.
Yes, I was.
So I celebrate the fact that you're here with me now, 4 years later.
Yes.
Tell us about Teresa's Family Cleaning.
Well, I started Teresa's Family Cleaning 20 years ago. I took a year off. I grew up in a family-owned fuel oil company, and they dispersed, and I took a year off to see what I wanted to do next in life. And I found that I was compulsively cleaning my home, starting at one end and timing myself to see how long it took to get to the other side. So I decided, you know what, I can make a business out of this. So I put a little ad in the Yankee Trader and bought myself a vacuum cleaner and a bucket, and I was on my way to building my business.
So you were the very first original Teresa's girl.
Yes, I was.
Because now you have this wonderful contest and this way of marketing. Tell us about the Teresa's Girl program.
Sure. Well, what we're doing right now, it's our second year, and we are looking for the next Teresa Girl spokesperson. And what she will do is we will have a few different events, and we're going to pick out our winner, and she'll become 2013 Teresa Girl. And she will be paid. This is a paid position. And she will go out to networking events and trade shows and talk about what's great about being the Teresa Girl and what's great about our company.
Now, did you do that because you were finding yourself like it was way too taxing for you to be like the only person selling the story?
Absolutely. It's tough out there. I'm out there 3 or 4 nights a week, different events and different charity events, and I felt that it was fun. And we have these girls going out. We not only hire a Teresa Girl, but we hire the Mopettes, okay? And the Mopettes are her followers, okay? And they all get dressed up in retro, and they go out and they meet people, and they have a great time.
Yeah, I love their uniforms. They're very cute. They're very vibrant. And when you see somebody walk up, you're like, hey, I'm glad that they're having a great time doing that.
Yes.
Now, your company right now is green.
Yes,
Tell us how you made the transition.
Sure. Well, in 2008, we decided that we were going to go green. We turned our company totally, we bought all in new green chemicals, and basically we clean for a lot of cancer patients, a lot of people with allergies and so forth, a lot of people with pets, small children. So we decided to get rid of all the toxic chemicals, especially for my employees who are out there using them every day, and we brought in all green chemicals. And we've also just introduced to our company chemical-free cleaning, okay, where we go in and we clean with ionized water and steam vapor. And that is all that is brought into the home, no chemicals whatsoever. So this is a great new concept, and I'm sure it's going to be, in a few years, going to be the way to go.
Well, you're always the leading edge, and at the leading edge, and I think that's why you were awarded in Washington, D.C. with the big Small Business Award of the Year.
Yes.
Tell us how that was. Did you have a great time?
I did. I had a great time. I was working with the Small Business Development Center, and they told me to come in. They had some awards going on, and they wanted me to apply. So for a few days, I handed in headshots, financials, essays on my company, and a few weeks later, I got a phone call that I was 2009 New York State Small Business Entrepreneur of the Year. So I got to represent New York State, got to go down to the White House, meet President Obama, and got to spend about an hour with him and discussing politics. So how cool is that?
It's very cool.
Yeah.
So coming up in Long Island, is that why you wanted to also just branch out? Because you're in Nassau, you're in Suffolk now.
Yes.
So I know you started small, like with your own bucket.
Yes.
How many buckets do you think you have now?
I probably have about 40 buckets now.
Okay. On any one given day. And you did talk a little bit about charity. Tell us how that started and why it matters to you.
Sure. Well, in 2003, I lost my sister to cancer. It was a very devastating time for me and my family. And for a few years, I struggled with it. I thought it was amazing that I kept my business afloat. Losing your only sister was very painful. And I went to a convention in 2006, and a friend of mine with the residential cleaning services said, let's start an organization and help women with cancer by going in and cleaning their homes free of charge. So we got together, we decided to call our foundation Cleaning for a Reason, and we clean homes for women undergoing cancer treatment free of charge. And that's how I became New York's founding chapter of Cleaning for a Reason. But what's happened now is this year we started Cleaning Angels USA. And this is more of a grassroots organization, and we're going to keep it on Long Island. And we're picking off people on waiting lists, not only for cancer, but with any type of debilitating diseases, can call us and we'll go in and service their home, get their home ready if they're coming home from the hospital, and get them in a nice, clean environment.
And the way that that's sponsored is through other businesses. So other businesses can sponsor this particular program that you have for the year.
Absolutely. What we do is we ask businesses to come on board and make a donation. And my company usually matches what that business brings in. And we go in and we'll service a home free of charge. And at least what happens is, through Cleaning for a Reason, the people that were going in and cleaning the homes weren't getting paid for the services. Through the Cleaning Angels USA, smaller cleaning companies who can't afford to do it for free can get reimbursed for it.
That makes sense, so that it's a win for everybody.
Absolutely.
And nobody has to bear the whole burden of it, and everybody wins. I like that.
Absolutely.
Well, I just have always admired you. I think you're a wonderful businesswoman. If you had a tip for someone that was starting a business, what would be a tip that you would like to share with them?
Well, I'd always have to say, never ever give up. Keep trudging along. Every day you're going to wake up and there's going to always be something in front of you, but you need to work past it, and you will. And if you need help, don't be afraid to ask. There's plenty of people out there. There's plenty of organizations where you could pick up the phone. Long Island Advancement of Small Business, I'm in that organization, and we mentor small businesses. So there's people out there that will help you if you need help.
Absolutely. Across the USA, there's always a resource, a guide, a website, something that you can help.
Absolutely,
You can
especially
find.
on Long Island alone.
Yeah, it is.
There's
It's a
plenty
good
of
community.
resources.
Now tell us your website, Teresa.
Sure, my website is teresasfamilycleaning.com, and it's TERESAS, familycleaning.com.
Correct. No H in Teresa.
No
not
H.
In, not in your name anyway.
No H.
Well, thank you so much. We've been visiting with Teresa Ward, one of my favorite entrepreneurs. She's a really cool lady. To find out more, you can reach her at her website or ours at liveituptvshow.com. Stay tuned for more.